Ladies and gentlemen, today we begin a journey into the world of Porsche, a brand that has mastered the art of combining performance, precision, and passion. At the heart of Porsche's story is the legendary 911, a car that has evolved for over 6 decades while maintaining its iconic soul. And now, we stand at the dawn of a new era, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid. The 911 story began in 1964. Its unmistakable silhouette, rear-mounted flat-six engine, and everyday usability made it unlike any other sports car. Over the decades, the 911 became a cultural icon, refined generation after generation, yet always faithful to its DNA. In the 1970s, Porsche introduced the Turbo, and it forever changed performance cars. It was bold, raw, and frighteningly fast, a machine nicknamed the Widowmaker. But Porsche engineers perfected it, turning the Turbo into the ultimate everyday supercar, thrilling on the racetrack, yet comfortable for daily driving. By the 2000s, the world began to change. Climate concerns, emissions regulations, and the rise of hybrid technology were redefining the industry. Porsche responded first with the 918 Spyder, a groundbreaking hybrid hypercar that proved electricity could boost, not replace performance. The Panamera and Cayenne hybrids followed, combining efficiency with luxury. Still, one question echoed for years: when will the 911 go hybrid? That answer is now here. The 2026 911 Turbo S Hybrid isn't built to save fuel. It's built to dominate. Performance benchmarks. With 701 horsepower, instant electric torque, and a re-engineered chassis, this car is the most powerful road-going 911 ever. This is not just a new car. This is the next chapter in Porsche's legend. A bridge between the roar of tradition and the silence of the future. Now let's lift the hood, or more accurately, look to the rear, because the real magic of the Turbo S Hybrid lies in its T-Hybrid powertrain system. Porsche engineers had a challenge: integrate hybrid technology into the compact rear-engined architecture of the 911 without losing its soul. They succeeded with a system that's both innovative and performance-focused. At the heart of the car sits a 3.6-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, producing a thunderous 650 horsepower. But that's just the beginning. The engine is paired with an electric motor integrated into the PDK dual-clutch transmission, adding an extra 61 horsepower. Together, they unleash a combined output of 701 horsepower and nearly 750 lb-ft of torque. Unlike traditional plug-in hybrids, the Turbo S Hybrid is a self-charging hybrid. It carries a lightweight 1.9 kWh lithium-ion battery that powers the electric motor. Energy is constantly recovered during braking and coasting, meaning you never have to plug it in. But perhaps the most innovative feature is the electric turbocharger, or, as Porsche calls it, the e-turbo. Traditional turbos take time to spool up, causing what's known as turbo lag. But with electric assistance, the turbos spin instantly, delivering seamless power. The result? Zero lag, immediate throttle response, and a driving experience that feels more natural than ever. This system is Porsche's secret weapon. While Ferrari, McLaren, and others rely on heavy plug-in systems, Porsche has created a lightweight hybrid solution tailor-made for the 911's unique design. It enhances acceleration, sharpens throttle response, and ensures that the Turbo S Hybrid feels just as raw and connected as a traditional 911. The T-Hybrid is not about being eco-friendly first, it's about performance first, with efficiency as a bonus. It's proof that the future of speed doesn't mean sacrificing excitement. Now, let's talk numbers. The kind of numbers that make enthusiasts sit up and take notice. Because when it comes to performance, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid is nothing short of jaw-dropping. This car produces a staggering 701 horsepower, making it the most powerful production 911 ever built. It rockets from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.4 seconds. To put that in perspective, that's faster than many hypercars costing 3 times as much. Its top speed? An astonishing 201 mph. That makes it not only brutally quick off the line, but also capable of dominating long straights on racetracks and highways. But performance isn't just about straight-line speed. Porsche has engineered the Turbo S hybrid to be an absolute weapon on the track. Thanks to its e-turbo system, throttle response is instantaneous. You press the pedal, and the car launches forward with no hesitation, no waiting for boost. In fact, early tests on the Nürburgring, a proving ground for all serious performance cars, show that the Turbo S hybrid is among the fastest 911s to ever lap the legendary track. Its combination of raw power, electric torque, and Porsche's precise chassis tuning makes it a car that doesn't just accelerate, it devours corners with equal ferocity. And let's not forget launch control. Activate it, and the Turbo S hybrid feels like a slingshot, catapulting you forward with such force that it pins you into your seat. It's a sensation few cars in the world can match. Perhaps what makes the performance even more impressive is how usable it all is. The 911 Turbo has always been known as a supercar you can drive every day, and this hybrid version continues that legacy. You can cruise comfortably in traffic, and when the road opens up, unleash blistering speed at the press of a pedal. This balance between comfort and insane performance is what makes the Turbo S hybrid such a game changer. It's not just another fast car, it's a fast car you can actually live with. If speed is the heart of the Porsche 911 Turbo S hybrid, then handling is its soul. Because what truly separates a Porsche from the competition is not just how fast it goes in a straight line, but how it dances through corners with absolute precision. The Turbo S hybrid carries forward Porsche's decades-long obsession with handling dynamics. Every component, from suspension to steering, has been engineered to make sure this hybrid 911 doesn't just accelerate like a rocket, but also grips the road like it's glued to the asphalt. At the core is Porsche's all-wheel drive system. Unlike older generations where power distribution leaned heavily toward the rear, this modern AWD setup intelligently shifts torque between the front and rear axles in milliseconds. Whether you're driving on a wet highway in New York or attacking hairpin turns in the Rocky Mountains, the system ensures maximum grip and confidence. Next comes Porsche Active Suspension Management, PASM. The suspension continuously adjusts damping forces in real time, depending on road conditions and driving style. Drive calmly, and the car feels supple, almost luxurious. Push it hard into corners, and the suspension stiffens up instantly, reducing body roll and giving you razor-sharp handling. The hybrid system also adds a surprising benefit. The electric motor provides instant torque vectoring. That means it can deliver power to specific wheels when needed, helping the car rotate into corners more aggressively. This gives the Turbo S hybrid an edge over traditional combustion-only 911s. It feels more responsive, more agile, and more predictable at the limit. And then there are the brakes. Massive carbon ceramic discs provide phenomenal stopping power, while regenerative braking helps recharge the hybrid battery. The transition between regenerative and mechanical braking is seamless. You don't feel it, but you do notice how controlled and stable the car remains under hard deceleration. Steering, as always in a Porsche, is perfection. It's electric, yes, but Porsche engineers have tuned it to deliver feedback so natural that drivers often forget it's not hydraulic. The steering feels alive, letting you sense every nuance of the road surface. What all of this means is simple. The Porsche 911 Turbo S hybrid isn't just about speed, it's about control. It gives drivers confidence. It makes you feel like a professional racer, even if you're just carving through winding mountain roads on a Sunday morning. If the handling is the soul of the Turbo S hybrid, then aerodynamics is its invisible superpower. Every curve, vent, and wing on this car has been carefully designed to not only look beautiful, but also to serve a purpose, to keep the car glued to the road at insane speeds. The 2026 Turbo S hybrid features active aerodynamics, meaning parts of the car physically adjust based on how you're driving. For example, the front air intakes open or close depending on cooling needs. At high speeds, they close to reduce drag. When the engine and brakes need cooling, they open up for maximum airflow. At the rear, the iconic Porsche adaptive wing has been re-engineered. It automatically adjusts its angle to either provide more downforce when cornering or reduce drag for higher top speeds. Combined with an active rear diffuser, the car achieves an extraordinary balance between stability and speed. Another breakthrough lies in cooling management. Hybrid systems generate additional heat, not just from the combustion engine, but also from the electric motor, battery, and power electronics. Porsche developed a completely new thermal management system that ensures everything runs at peak efficiency without adding unnecessary weight. The car's underbody is also fully optimized. It's almost entirely flat, channeling air smoothly from front to back, minimizing turbulence and enhancing stability. This is the kind of engineering you usually only see in Formula One cars, but Porsche has brought it to the road. Even the wheels contribute to aerodynamics. Specially designed turbine-style rims help direct air to cool the brakes while reducing drag. It's proof that no detail is too small when you're engineering a car of this caliber. The result? The Turbo S Hybrid slices through the air with minimal resistance, delivering both higher efficiency and greater stability. This is why, even at speeds over 200 mph, the car feels planted, predictable, and confidence-inspiring. Of course, when you think of the Porsche 911, you immediately imagine its iconic design. The Turbo S Hybrid takes this timeless silhouette and injects it with modern aggression and futuristic touches. At first glance, it's unmistakably a 911. The sloping roofline, wide rear haunches, and instantly recognizable headlights ensure that heritage is preserved. But look closer, and you'll notice details that set the hybrid apart. The front fascia is bolder, with larger air intakes that aren't just for show. They feed air to the hybrid cooling system and the e-turbo. Sleeker matrix LED headlights with Porsche's signature four-point design add a futuristic look while providing unmatched illumination at night. From the side, the Turbo S Hybrid sits wider and lower, giving it an aggressive stance. Sculpted side skirts enhance both aesthetics and aerodynamics. Hidden within the design are channels that direct air toward the rear brakes and hybrid components. At the rear, things get even more exciting. The signature light bar stretches seamlessly across the width of the car, with Turbo S badging that glows softly when illuminated. The quad exhausts remain, a reminder that this is still a fire-breathing combustion engine at heart, but they're paired with subtle hybrid blue accents to symbolize its electric DNA. Perhaps the most striking part of the design is the turbonite finish, a dark metallic trim unique to this model. It replaces traditional chrome with a stealthier, sportier look that enhances the car's premium appeal. And then there are the wheels, massive 21-inch rears and 20-inch fronts, designed not just for looks, but also for performance. Wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport tires, they provide both grip and elegance. The 2026 911 Turbo S Hybrid isn't just a car, it's a piece of art in motion. It honors the past while boldly stepping into the future, ensuring that anyone who sees it instantly knows, this is the ultimate Porsche. Step inside the Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid, and you'll realize that this car is not only about speed, it's also about creating a world-class luxury experience for the driver and passenger. The cabin is where Porsche truly shines. Every inch is designed with a philosophy they call driver-first engineering. That means everything is positioned exactly where it needs to be, ensuring the driver feels completely connected to the machine. Let's begin with the materials. The Turbo S Hybrid comes standard with premium leather upholstery. But not just any leather. Porsche uses the finest hides, treated with sustainable processes, giving a soft yet durable finish. Optional upgrades include Racetex microfiber and bespoke leather finishes for those who want a more sporty or personalized feel. But what sets the hybrid apart is the introduction of turbonite accents. This unique dark metallic trim replaces the classic chrome, giving the interior a stealthy, futuristic vibe. You'll find it on the steering wheel, center console, door panels, and even around the instrument cluster. It's subtle, but it immediately sets this car apart from any other 911. The seating is another highlight. The Turbo S Hybrid comes with 18-way adjustable sports seats as standard. They offer perfect lateral support for high-speed cornering, yet remain comfortable for long road trips across states. Optional adaptive sports seats come with memory settings, heating, ventilation, and even massage functions, features you don't usually associate with a supercar. Moving to the driver's cockpit, the centerpiece is Porsche's fully digital instrument cluster. However, unlike many modern cars that ditch tradition entirely, Porsche has kept a nod to its heritage, the classic 5-dial layout. At the center, of course, is the iconic tachometer, still the heart of the Porsche experience. Flanking it are customizable digital displays showing hybrid energy flow, navigation, G-forces, and performance stats. The steering wheel is compact and perfectly weighted. Integrated driving mode selectors allow you to switch between normal, Sport, Sport Plus, and hybrid modes at the twist of a dial. This is crucial because it gives the driver instant control without ever having to take their hands off the wheel. On the center console, you'll find a sleek 10.9-inch infotainment display powered by Porsche Communication Management, PCM. It's responsive, intuitive, and supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But beyond the basics, it's integrated with Porsche's hybrid systems. For example, you can see real-time energy flow, battery status, and how the electric motor is assisting the engine. For audiophiles, the Turbo S Hybrid offers a Bose surround sound system as standard, with an optional upgrade to the Burmester high-end 3D sound system, a setup that transforms the cabin into a concert hall. Imagine driving at 200 mph while listening to crystal-clear sound. That's the kind of duality Porsche is offering. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. Yes, this is a hybrid supercar, but it still offers a front trunk, or frunk, with enough space for weekend luggage. The rear seats remain, though they're best suited for small passengers or extra storage. This balance of luxury, usability, and practicality is why the 911 continues to be the only true everyday supercar. In short, the interior of the Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid is a masterpiece. It blends luxury materials, cutting-edge technology, and ergonomic brilliance into one seamless package. It's not just a cockpit, it's a sanctuary for performance enthusiasts. Now let's explore the brain of the Turbo S Hybrid, its technology and features. Because in today's world, performance alone isn't enough. Modern drivers demand innovation, safety, and smart connectivity, and Porsche delivers all of it in spectacular fashion. The most important system is, of course, the hybrid management system. This constantly monitors how the car uses both the combustion engine and electric motor. It decides when to deploy electric power, when to recharge the battery, and when to blend both for maximum performance. The driver doesn't have to think about it. It all happens seamlessly, in milliseconds. But Porsche also gives the driver full control. Through the drive mode selector, you can switch between hybrid mode for maximum efficiency and balance, sport mode, sharper throttle response, more aggressive hybrid assist, Sport Plus mode. Everything unleashed, full power from engine and motor, track-level performance. The launch control system has also been enhanced by the hybrid setup. With the added torque from the electric motor, launches are more explosive than ever, delivering that mind-bending 0-60 mph in 2.4 seconds. Safety features are cutting-edge as well. You get Porsche InnoDrive, which uses navigation data, radar, and cameras to predict the road ahead and optimize speed and gear selection. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and traffic jam assist are all included, making long highway drives effortless. The car also includes night vision assist, which uses thermal imaging to detect pedestrians or animals in the dark before they're visible to the naked eye. This kind of technology is rare in supercars, but Porsche includes it because the Turbo S Hybrid isn't just about the track, it's about everyday usability too. Connectivity is another area where Porsche has stepped up. The PCM system integrates seamlessly with smartphones, but it also connects to Porsche Connect services, allowing remote monitoring of the car. Through an app, you can check the battery status, precondition the cabin temperature, or even locate your car in a crowded parking lot. And for those who love data, Porsche offers a track precision app. This lets you record lap times, performance data, and even video overlays when driving on racetracks. Imagine uploading your Nürburgring lap to YouTube with real-time telemetry. That's the kind of engagement Porsche has built in. Finally, Porsche hasn't ignored driver comfort features. You'll find wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, ambient lighting, advanced climate control, and even customizable driving profiles that remember your seat position, mirror settings, and infotainment preferences. Altogether, the technology in the 911 Turbo S Hybrid does more than just keep up. With the competition, it sets a new standard. It blends safety, convenience, and performance in a way no rival has achieved, making this car as smart as it is fast. When you talk about Porsche, there is one thing above all else that defines the brand: the driving experience. And in the 911 Turbo S Hybrid, that experience has reached a new level of perfection. Let's start with the basics, the way this car feels when you sit behind the wheel. From the very first second, you sense the balance. The steering is precise, almost telepathic. You turn, and the car responds instantly. That's thanks to Porsche's rear-axle steering system, which makes the car incredibly agile at low speeds and remarkably stable at high speeds. Now combine that with the electric motor assist. When you press the accelerator, the response is immediate. No turbo lag, no hesitation, just pure, instant torque. The feeling is addictive. It's like the car is reading your mind, delivering exactly the power you need at exactly the right moment. On a winding mountain road, the 911 Turbo S Hybrid feels alive. The all-wheel drive system, Porsche Traction Management, distributes power between the front and rear axles with millisecond precision. That means you can push the car harder through corners, trusting that the grip will always be there. Then there's the Porsche Active Suspension Management, PASM. This adaptive system constantly adjusts the damping force of each wheel, giving you the perfect balance between comfort and handling. Drive it in normal mode, and it's smooth, almost like a luxury sedan. Switch to Sport Plus, and it transforms into a razor-sharp track weapon. The sound experience is another highlight. Porsche engineers have managed to create a soundtrack that combines the classic growl of the flat six engine with the futuristic whir of the electric motor. Together, it creates a symphony of performance, something you can't find in any other car on the planet. And let's not forget the brakes. The Turbo S Hybrid is equipped with Porsche Ceramic Composite Brakes, PCCB, as standard. These are lighter, stronger, and far more resistant to heat than traditional brakes, meaning you can push lap after lap without worrying about fade. Take it to the racetrack, and you'll discover its true potential. The way the hybrid system delivers boost out of corners is almost unfair. It feels like you're being launched onto the straight every single time. That's why many experts are calling this car the future of supercar driving. Yet, despite all this performance, the 911 Turbo S Hybrid remains comfortable and practical enough for daily use. That's the magic of Porsche. You can drive it to the office on a Monday, take it to the racetrack on Saturday, and go on a road trip Sunday, all without compromise. In short, the driving experience of this car is pure Porsche magic, a perfect fusion of heritage, innovation, and passion. Of course, a car like this doesn't just make waves on the road, it shakes up the entire automotive industry. Let's talk about the price first. The Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid is expected to start around $230,000 USD, and that's before options. Add custom paint, interior upgrades, and the Burmester sound system, and you could easily push it past $280,000. Now, that's a serious amount of money. But here's the thing. People aren't just paying for a car, they're paying for engineering history. The Turbo S Hybrid represents the first time Porsche has brought hybrid technology into the legendary 911 lineup. That makes it a milestone car, something collectors and enthusiasts will pay top dollar for. But the impact goes far beyond price. This car is sending a clear message to the world. The future of supercars is hybrid. Ferrari, McLaren, and Lamborghini are all working on their own electrified models. But Porsche has beaten many of them to the punch with a 911 that stays true to its DNA while embracing the future. From an environmental perspective, it shows that even high-performance machines can reduce emissions and improve efficiency without sacrificing speed. That's huge in markets like California, where regulations are getting stricter every year. For customers, it means they get the best of both worlds. They can enjoy the thrill of a 700-plus horsepower supercar while also driving in electric-only mode around the city, quietly and efficiently. That duality is what makes the Turbo S Hybrid not just a car, but a vision of what driving will be in the next decade. And make no mistake, The competition is watching. When Porsche does something, the rest of the industry pays attention. This car isn't just setting new records on the track, it's setting a new standard for what a supercar should be. So what is the Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid? It's more than just a car. It's a statement that performance and responsibility can coexist, that heritage and innovation can walk hand in hand, and that the thrill of driving is alive and well, even in a world that's rapidly going electric. From its breathtaking 0-60 in 2.4 seconds, to its luxurious turbonite-accented interior, to its groundbreaking hybrid powertrain, the Turbo S Hybrid proves one thing: Porsche is not just keeping up with the future, it's leading the way. This is not just the most advanced 911 ever built, it's the most important. And for those lucky enough to drive one, it's not just transportation, it's an experience. A once-in-a-lifetime connection between human and machine, refined over decades, now supercharged by the future of hybrid technology. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Porsche 911 Turbo S Hybrid, the supercar of tomorrow, available today.